Hey guys, welcome to a new Dungeon Defenders 2 video. I'm your host Mr. Peter, and let's learn about Lightning Strike Auras. So Lightning Strike Auras, or LSAs for short, are single target auras. They only attack one unit at a time. To improve a Lightning Aura, we need to max the attack rate, we need to give it range, and to give it damage. To do this, we need to go to our Ascension tab first, put all the points into defense speed. If you have any remaining points left, put it all into damage. Let's move to the utility tree and put it onto defense crit chance, into crit damage, and lastly we're gonna increase the gambit range. So this is our new and improved Lightning Aura. As you can see, it has massive range, almost the size of our Flame Aura. So I have to say, this is the most perfect range you can have for a Lightning Aura. Of course you can have more, but I prefer this size. So now let's talk about Shards. We're going to put our medallion onto it, and we're going to talk about Shards. We need a defense rate gilded. To do this, you can farm Chaos 4, or you can go to the Grandmaster and buy defense rate Shards. You can buy 11 of them and merge them together to get a gilded defense rate. So this is going to allow us to max the attack rate for this tower. There you go. The next one, we're going to stack up damage because we've already got a perfect range. We've got the max attack rate. We're just going to get loads of damage. So we're going to use Mass Destruction found in Mastery, and Destruction found in Chaos 1. If you don't have Mass Destruction, you can always use a Vampiric as a replacement. For now, we've got Mass Destruction, might as well use it. There you go. And for the mods, because we've got loads of damage, a perfect range, and max attack rate, we can just go all antis. So we've chosen anti-mini boss because Lightning Auras are fantastic at taking out bosses. And we've chosen anti-melee and anti-range so we can have a variation of bosses that we can kill. If a mini boss is a melee, so they're going to take additional damage from anti-mini boss and anti-melee. If a unit is range, it's going to take additional damage from anti-mini boss and anti-range, and so on and so on. Plus, anti-melee and anti-range, they're very vague mods, so they work for every single regular units too. So this is our final product of our Lightning Aura. As you can see, it's zapping a lot quicker. Every second it's attacking. It's not great at wave clearing like a Flame Aura, however it does crazy damage to that one unit. So every time you upgrade it, it scales very well. So it just gets stronger and stronger every time you upgrade it, which is fantastic. So I'm going to show you the second build that people use. It's the same mods that we're going to use, but we use different shards. So what most people do, they replace the destruction and they put in Destructive Pylon. So what Destructive Pylon does is that it buffs every single defense nearby. So if we do our normal setup, let's say Reflect Beam with a Proton Beam, then a Flame Aura, you see everything flaring up. That's Destructive Pylon doing its magic. So you sacrifice a bit of damage, but you can buff everything up, and also you save a bit of DU, which is kind of worth it in the end. But I prefer build 1 as I want to do as much damage as I can to that mini bosses. Hopefully this has helped you give an idea of how Lightning Strikes works and how to build to it. Before we end this video, I would like to jump into Chaos Server and show you a demonstration of this build. So I'll see you guys then. Welcome back guys, and we're on the Lost Dungeon map, Unholy Catacombs. We're going to be using our suggested LSA build, anti-melee boss, anti-melee and anti-range, with mass destruction, and defense rate. We're going to be using our Flame Auras to wave clear the enemies, and put our Lightning Auras next to our Flame Auras to kill off the bosses. As you can see, both Flame Aura and Lightning Strike Aura have huge coverage, so they both synchronize very well together. You can see the setup will help you farm Chaos 7 without doing anything. What I'm going to do is skip it to wave 2 because we came here to see Lightning Strike Auras in action, so we want to see them kill bosses. Alright, we're in wave 2 and the boss should come out any second now. We have a Quivly, so let's see how our LSA will deal with it. It's unfortunate that the boss stopped to throw some bombs at me, however it took a chunk of its health out, so it's a good sign that our Lightning Strike Aura is working. We have a skeleton boss, real slow champ, so our LSA should take it out quick. It had time to kill the assassin and the boss too. We are watching a Tuskard right now. He's a tanky fella and quite fast for a boss too, but it didn't have a chance. It didn't stand a chance. On the last wave, we have a Cannon Ogre. Shouldn't be a problem as they're quite slow. Mind you guys, none of these auras have been upgraded, so imagine if we upgraded them. They will do crazy damage to them, and they're already doing crazy damage now. There you go guys, hopefully this has shown you how deadly a Lightning Strike Aura can be. If you enjoyed this video, hit that like button and subscribe for more DD2 content. For our next video, we'll be talking about Proton Beam and the Reflect Beam. Take care guys.